Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, friends, or say hi to all. Welcome. चलिए, greetings to all. आज बात करते हैं कुछ खास, कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग, जिससे आप सबको मज़ा भी आएगा एंड देन सोचने पे भी मजबूर कर देगा. तो बात करते हैं कुछ इंसिडेंट्स की. ओके, सो here I go with one after the other. The first incident goes like this. A few days ago, I met a small, cute little boy and asked him. After a smile and all, I asked him, "What's your name?" And then, in all his innocence, what do you think he answered? He just said the same words which I had uttered to him. Yes, he said, "What's your name?" He was just questioning the same question to me instead of replying to me. So this was the first incident. So then now next, the second incident. Let's move on to that. So few days back, I told my daughter, sweet, cute little daughter, to fetch me a glass of water. And you know, to my surprise, what she did? She just sat in a corner of her room and recited that. Fetch me a glass of water, fetch me a glass of water, fetch me a glass of water, fetch me a glass of water. And what do you think? Did I quench my thirst then? No. And what was she doing? Crazy, man. Now moving on to the next incident. I took one of my friends who was sick to a doctor. And there, obviously after the diagnosis, the doctor suggested or prescribed some medicines. And there my friend, holding that prescription in her hand, she just read, okay, take this medicine twice a day, this medicine thrice a day, this medicine after food, this medicine is before food, and this I have to take 3 days. Okay, she read, I understood. But after that, what she did? She did the same. That means she went on reading, sitting and reading the prescription, reading and reading, reading and reading the same prescription. Now, do you think what she did was right? So, will she be healed without taking the medicines? Will she be recovered without taking those medicines? What was she supposed to do? We all know. Next, moving on to another incident. My hubby went to a petrol bunk and he said there, fill 5 liters of petrol in the tank of his bike. And that crazy guy, he just repeated and repeated and repeated the same sentence, what my hubby had told him. Oh my God. My hubby got wild, and obviously anybody would. Did he fill the petrol there? Did he put those words into action there? No. Okay, let me tell you another example. To my sister, I handed over a recipe of Chengezi chicken, and I asked her to prepare it. And what did she do? She sat there with that recipe, she read it once, and then what? She read, she read, she read, she read, and she read. Now, do you think Chengezi chicken was prepared? Do you think, did we have, after what she did, she just read that recipe on and on? A big no. Yeah. Now, why did I tell you all these incidents or all these situations? I want to make a point here. Now, what is that? Don't you think we are all doing the same with our religious scriptures? Yes, we are sitting with our books. Now, for that matter, take the Holy Quran. We are sitting with the Quran and reading and reciting in a melody that's so pleasing to our ears, and on and on. Is that going to serve any purpose? Now, one verse from the Holy Quran, for example, serve your parents or take care of your parents the way you took care of when they took care of you when you were young as a child or as children. Now you sit and read that 100 times. Is that sufficient? Is that enough? Is it serving any purpose there? No. So what are we supposed to do? The Holy Quran is a guide. It's a guidance for the mankind. So we are supposed to read, that is the first word of the Quran, Ikhra, Ikhra bismi rabbika. So Ikhra, the first word was Ikhra. Read. Good enough. We are all reading. Then what should we do? Should we just sit and read and gain some rewards and rewards and rewards? That means these many points, these many things, these many virtues, these many things, these many rewards. Arey Baba, after reading, what should we do? What do we do with our textbooks in the school? Just sit and read? What is the next step after that? We understand. Yes, we understand. After reading, what we do, or what are we supposed to do, or what they expect from us. That is, we understand. And then, should we stop there? Should we only understand and leave it there? No. We should put it into practice. Things which we are supposed to. So we should follow it. So the Holy Quran also says, Ikhra, that means first is read, second is understand, and the third is follow it in your life, that is practice it in your lives. Are we doing that? We are simply reciting it. And the funniest thing is, yes, we know to read. We know to read it because we know a little Arabic, that is, we know how to read Arabic. But we don't understand it. We rely on translations, which is again very wrong, because we give or we take whatever they are trying to teach us. All the scholars, so-called scholars, whether they are telling us the right thing, they are telling us the wrong thing, they are doing it deliberately, they are doing it, it's a human mistake. You say whatever. But then whatever they are giving us, we are just buying that. Blindly. Not trying to understand from a good Arabic dictionary what each word of the Quran means. What is the true message of the Quran? That is one big mistake we are doing. Next thing is, once we read, we are not understanding. That is the second thing. The third thing is, we are not practicing it. Some things we practice, some things we don't practice. What is easy for us, we do. What is not so easy for us, which we have assumed it, that it is difficult, that we don't follow. So these are the loopholes which has to be corrected. Yes, there are people who have memorized the Quran and they are Hafiz of the Quran. no doubt. But how much of the Quran we have understood? How much of the verses we have understood? And what is the message in the Quran? We have not understood. So let's understand what the Quran says. Let's understand the true message of the Quran and not simply sit and recite. So the book is a guidance. Yes, Hidayat is a guidance and Hadiya is a leader, a guide. So please, let's understand the true message of the Quran. With this note, I sign off and request you to share your thoughts, your opinions, your feedbacks. And does this video make some sense or any sense for that matter? Please think about it and also share it with your friends and family. Any good thing which we learn and which is going to make it better, we should definitely share. So, thank you for your time.